Sing to me, muse, of he of many gods, and the dooming sting of volleys that laid low so many. A member of STAAR, flown off under the setting sun, to the Nevada desert's worst kept secret, Area 51. An alien probe had descended like night upon the white salt of Groom Lake. The voices of life ceased, the silence of death in its wake. Yet still the cursed men walked, skeletal hands wielding weapons in service to their killers. And so came our hero, to make sense of the senseless, and bring death to the deathless. The sun in its splendor spangled its rays upon the desert's terrible scar. From the skies of its empire dropped 3 blue-clad figures, with the crest of the STAAR. Their mountainous leader, his wild eyes aglow, ushered forth his fellows. "Come on! Stay low!" And seeing the masses of infested mankind, their machines of war resting limp in the flames, our hero cast a great and terrible gaze as his musket's muzzles set ablaze. All through the camp the aliens and their thralls fell transfixed, laid out by the ordnance that fell like hard rain. Yet still they sallied forth, an unending battle, threatening a funeral dirge for humanity with their last throaty rattles. Beset on all sides, new heroes arise, a vested man astride a jeep, power slides, coming to a stop at our hero's dauntless feet. All around, birds of war met their gods, an impotent death on the ground as their fuel tanks did blow. The fires of hell had laid claim to this land, and our new knight on scene cried out to our hero, "Hey, hurry up, we gotta go." And so the two strode forth, striking for the base's citadel at the heart of the horde. Alas, the aliens' newfound fortress was barred from the ground, so our hero took flight to take the conquerors down. But the aliens' gods were watching from their hell in heaven, and prepared to snuff out the vain hope of this unfortunate land. Astride a sky-born ladder, our hero seemed damned. Yet the driver was watching, a lion in temper, and flashed fierce indignation at the alien horde. The hounds of his heart had caught the scent of destiny, and now strained at the leash, their limbs at the ready, their eyes full of death, now aiming straight ahead, cherishing every breath. The leather-vested knight channeled his hopes and prayed, and drove toward bottled flame, hot for his prey. To the aliens inside it seemed the Earth's sun had returned, but one hero mounted the second floor, while his fellow below burned. And soon the beasts of space would regret their trespass. Justice was coming, aiming to kick ass. The administration building had been a hall of drudgery for human tending, but for the self-appointed lords of humanity's rock, it was a place of endings. One by one they met their doom, and in the end these offices became their tomb. A new day was dawning. Mankind was not alone. This rock was their home. Our hero ran the invaders to the hills, hot on their inhuman heels. Just at that moment, the figure of a mothership awakened at last, appearing on the horizon. Zabrat, the navigator, gnashed his bestial limbs and raged at the day his masters promised Earth, and doomed his clan to the dark sibling of birth. On the runway below stood humanity's champion, armed physically and spiritually, for one final blow. A whirlwind of fire and steel made its home on the craft. With nowhere to go and no reason to live, the space-born navigator laughed. "Ha ha ha ha! And so, from the mothership's core a second sun appeared, and across doubly lighted Nevada, humanity cheered. The alien infestation was at an end. our hero returned to his people to great acclaim, and Area 51 could finally resume regular operations. Quite mundane.